Hello everyone, welcome to Mathematics Step by Step. I am Ying. So today we'll learn to determine and shade the region that satisfies a linear inequality, okay? So you have learned that if a straight line representing a linear equation y equals to mx plus c is drawn on the Cartesian plane, all the points on the Cartesian plane can be categorized into three groups, okay? The first group is here, the region above the straight line, which is shaded in pink color. Then another region is here, shaded with yellow color, which is below the straight line. And another category is here, situated on the straight line itself, okay? So for the straight lines y equals to h and x equals to k that are drawn on the Cartesian plane where h and k are constants, all the points can also be categorized as follows, okay? So again, the region above the straight line, the region below the straight line, and on the straight line itself, okay? Then for x is greater than k is represented by the region in pink color. X is less than k is represented by the region in yellow color. And on the straight line itself will be here, okay? So what is the relationship between a point on a Cartesian plane with the inequality y is greater than mx plus c, y less than mx plus c, y greater than or equals to, or y is less than or equals to, okay? So let's look at these two diagrams. So we can see that this straight line is a dotted line, okay? So we know that the inequality is greater than or less than, okay? Whereas this straight line is a solid line, okay? So we know the inequality is greater than or equals to, or less than or equals to, okay? So let's look at example 5. Shade the region that represents each of the following inequalities. So y is greater than 2 over 3x plus 2. So the straight line is given, okay? We don't even need to draw the straight line. So it is greater than in this case. So we can see that they use a dotted line to represent the straight line, okay? So greater than is the region above the straight line. It should be here, okay? Then y is less than or equals to x minus 1. So less than or equals to, that's why in this case it is a solid line. So less than will be the region below the straight line, okay? Y is less than 1. So again, because it is less than, so a dotted line is being used. Less than is the region below the straight line. Then d is greater than or equals to negative 2x plus 2. So greater than or equals to, so in this case it is a solid straight line. Greater than is the region above the straight line, okay? X is greater than negative 3. Greater than, so in this case it is a dotted line, okay? So greater than will be everything towards the right hand side of the straight line. Then y is greater than negative 2, greater than, so it is a dotted line. Everything above the straight line, okay? So now let's go through example 6. Draw the graphs and shade the region that represents each of the following inequalities. So now we'll recall how to draw the straight line, and then we will learn to shade the region, okay? So let's say A, y is less than or equals to 2x plus 3. So first we will draw the straight line y equals to 2x plus 3, okay? Because it's less than or equals to, so it is a solid line, okay? 3 is the y-intercept, okay? So we can see the y-intercept is here. Then 2 is the gradient, okay? So if you want to find out some coordinates on this straight line, okay, you can plug in, let's say x equals to 2. So when x equals to 2, y equals to 2 times 2 plus 3 give us 7, okay? This is how we got this point. And we know the y coordinate equals to 3. So now we have 2 points. We are able to draw this straight line, okay? Then y is less than or equals to, so is the region below the straight line. Okay, so we'll shade here. Then b, y is greater than x plus 5. So first of all, we'll draw the straight line y equals to x plus 5. But in this case, because it's greater than, so we'll use a dotted line. Okay, so now we know the y-intercept equals to 5. Okay, y-intercept is here. Then we'll find another point. Okay, let's say now we want to find the x-intercept. X-intercept happens when y equals to 0. Okay, so 0 equals to x plus 5. X equals to minus 5. Okay, so we know this is the x-intercept. Okay, so now we have 2 points. Again, we can draw the straight line. So greater than will be the region above the straight line. So we'll shade here. Then C, y is less than or equals to 2x. So first of all, we'll draw the straight line y equals to 2x. Okay, so the y-intercept equals to 0. So in this case, this graph passed through the origin. Okay, again, use the method that I've shared with you just now. You can find 2 points and we are able to draw the straight line. Okay, so y is less than or equals to now is the region below the straight line. Okay, and because it's less than or equals to, so we'll use a solid line in this case. Then part D, x minus y greater than 4. Okay, so first of all, we'll draw the straight line x minus y equals to 4. So when we move around, we'll get y equals to x minus 4. Okay, so the y-intercept will be in minus 4, and we find one more coordinate, we're able to draw the straight line. And in this case, it is greater than. Okay, so we'll use a dotted line. So given x minus y greater than 4, so when everything with times minus 1, okay, so minus x plus y less than minus 4. Okay, so we can see just now is greater than, now becomes less than. Okay, then y is less than x minus 4, so is the region below the straight line, so it's here. Then E, y is greater than or equals to 0. Okay, so this is actually the x-axis. So is everything above the x-axis. Then F, x is less than 4. So first of all, we'll draw the straight line x equals to 4. Okay, and because it is less than, so we'll use a dotted line in this case. So everything towards the left-hand side of the straight line. Okay, so we have reached the homework. Go back, you guys, to complete this self-practice 6.1c so that you can master all the skills that I've shared with you today. Okay, so if you're struggling, you're having a lot of difficulty in completing all this homework, I've prepared an online course for you. Okay, it is a step-by-step guideline in helping you guys to complete all this homework at home. Okay, including the comprehensive practice at the back of each chapter. So in the upcoming video, we'll learn how to represent situations in the form of system of linear inequalities. Okay, so do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.